Hi, I'm Amelia Winslow and I work for Health Aid Kombucha. Over the last year and a half or so, I've been working really closely with Hannah from KBI, as well as with many of you and many other members of the kombucha industry, working on trying to get the KOMBUCHA Act, which is a bill that we introduced into Congress in 2017, passed. The KOMBUCHA Act would raise the allowable ABV for kombucha from 0.5% to 1.25%. And that would really give us brewers of natural and authentic kombucha the flexibility that we need to be able to produce the way that we know and that we want to, and what consumers really want from us, without being nervous about the risk of going over 0.5% due to conditions that are out of our control. So we're making this video today to really be able to bring in more members of the industry into our lobbying movement. We want you to be able to have meetings on the local level with either staffers from your senator's office or from your congressional representative's office. We also want to be able to include you in trips to DC when we go to Capitol Hill and have meetings with staffers of these same offices to educate them about kombucha and about our bill and why we need their support. So I'm going to give first an overview of what to really expect when you go into a meeting with a staffer at either a senator or congressional representative's office, and what to bring and some of the logistics so that you are prepared when you go. So first, the goal of having a meeting with your representative or senator is to educate them about kombucha. Let them know what it is, how it's made, why it has a trace amount of alcohol, and also about your business. So you're a constituent of theirs and they care about you and your business and the jobs that you provide in their state or district, and they want to hear from you. So they're excited to meet with you to learn about the industry and learn about your business and how you started. And this is an opportunity for you to tell your story and really give them an insight into your business. And it's also a great time to invite them to come visit your business and see your facility if that's something that you hope could happen later. So the ask at this point of them is to get them to co-sponsor our bill or to be in support of it. And that's really a primary objective of this meeting, in addition to establishing a relationship that may serve you in the longer term and really come in handy if other issues come up legislatively down the line for you in your state. So what to bring to the meeting? First, it's a good idea to bring the fact sheet, and on the fact sheet, which is titled Unleashing the Healthful and Economic Power of Kombucha, it gives a lot of information that's very direct and to the point about our bill and the history of it and who's in support of it and why we need it as an industry. So make sure to print out some copies of that, a couple copies, and bring that with you to the meeting. You'll also want to bring your state stat sheet. And this is information about the presence of kombucha in your state. How many brands there are, how many employees or jobs are estimated to be provided by kombucha in wherever state you brew. So bringing copies of both of those will just help the person you're meeting with understand a little bit more about why this is relevant to them and the state that you live in. And those can be found up on your screen here. So these are sheets that Hannah and I will be able to email to you. They'll also live on the KBI website. So you can make sure you have an e-copy of those before you go to the meeting and print out a couple copies of each to bring with you. It's also a good idea to bring some of your kombucha. Now, congressional offices can't accept coupons because that's against their ethics, but they can accept kombucha or products. So if you want to bring a couple bottles for them to try, or if you want to bring a 6-pack, you just bring that and let them sample. And if multiple brands are coming to a meeting, it's fun for them to be able to try a few different kinds of kombucha. And really what to expect from these meetings is a friendly, casual conversation. These people they work very closely with businesses of all kinds in the state. Like I said, they're really excited to meet you and they want to establish a relationship, and they're really there to help. So you don't have to have any talking points kind of memorized or any of the details of the bill memorized. You should just be familiar with the bill and some of the details on the fact sheet. And the videos that you'll watch after this one will also give you a lot more background so that you can talk about this piece of legislation more freely. Another thing to keep in mind is that there's security at the bottom of every building. So it's kind of like airport security. So you want to leave, an extra 15 minutes or so to go through that and get up to the office wherever your meeting actually is. And most meetings last about, 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how the conversation goes. So they're pretty quick, and these people are really busy as you are, so you don't have to commit too long of a time frame.